Evening, 24 hours later, maintenance has been complete. So we're back on, and he's just coming around now, look. There you go, look at that. So we're back in action. There you go. There you go, 24 hours. That had no water in it 24 hours ago, been filled up today. And then sprinkler back on. Right, Dean's nightly video, part 3. Right, we're going to talk about these crappy fountains, right? Basically, Mandy, you know, Pleasure Beach Mandy, has got one of these. This has been here years, right? This is really old. This is the Mark 1. Amanda's got Mark 2, which is a lot more sophisticated. So the ones on the outside go in an arch in a second, which you might see. We're on a different thing. I don't know what they're on, there's that many people here. Hold on. No. Here you go. So half of them only work. But the ones on the outside, I'll just explain how these work because they're very complicated. They're just down here. I'll flip you around, 1 second. I'll flip you around, look. These ones out here, look, they've got a little hole in, look. Right, and these don't work. Because what these do is they constantly run, and then there's a little valve that makes the water go down rather than up. And obviously half of these are gone, and they had half gone when I came last year. No, not last year, the year before. I'll flip you around so you can see me. 1 sec. There, I'll flip you around. So yeah, half of these are working, are not working, as you can see there, but half aren't. So they're always on, but then a valve pushes the water down into the trough kind of thing, and then that valve releases and lets them go into an arc. Whereas Mandy's Mark 2 actually is a pump and will pump when needed or when requested. So that's why these are quite crap, and Amanda's are a bit better. So if, obviously you've just seen my ball fountain, if the maintenance goes into that as much as this one, as that one, then this one would be working. And Bell Rock's got a couple gone as well. So that's the Dean's nightly video basically. We're just off to the Sheepy Dorf, to the saloon, Silver Lake Saloon. We're going to have a meal, probably chicken tenders for me, but I'll have a look, see what there is. So obviously, and also, as you can see, there's no security at all around the fountains. So actually, you might get a show. I might film you a show. There you go, evening. So I'm staying quite away from it, but I know these don't work because they're, like I just told you, the water will be going down, then a valve makes them go up. And half of these don't work. I do like the pattern that it does without, when it's not doing a show, but when they can be asked to run it, this does a show. I think we're about 7:45 to be fair, so we might get one at 8 o'clock. If they can be bothered to do it, because 9 o'clock seems to be the last one. It starts at 6 and at 9. Well, he didn't do one at 10 anyway. So that's basically it. That's Dean Lightly's show. So I'll get here. I'll wait here for about 10 minutes or so, and we'll see whether we'll get you a show. And I'll so if you've not been here before, I'll just show you. There is a very busy pizza restaurant which you can't book for, but it's very nice. We went there last night. I don't know whether you can see very well. There you go. It's a bit better now. There's a Coliseo. You know, normally there's 4 fires. Got a bit of an issue. There's 4 there. Yeah, there is 4. And they're not to come down for maintenance, but one's knackered, and then another one doesn't really like. But we've not seen all 4 on yet on this trip. And so yeah, no security anywhere, so you're allowed to walk on it in the show on this one, but whereas Amanda's can't go anywhere near it at all. So right, I'm going to leave you and see it, and then I'm going to film a show at 8 o'clock. It's still roasting out here, by the way. It's like Florida weather. So we'll just see, we'll get an 8 o'clock one, and that'll be Dean's nightly video, part 3. So that's why this is Mark 1, which is the lower end of the version, because this has been, I think it's years old. Somebody will know when this was built and how old it is. But then Amanda's must be no more than 5 years old, I reckon, when they put that in. So yeah, right, we'll see you in a minute if we get a show in about 5 minutes my time. So see you in a minute, and you'll see it in a second. So try. Here's the 5-minute warning to say there's about to be a show on. Now leave the fountains, right? It goes on for about 2 or 3 minutes before the start. So here's your fountain show that they can, very rare cred this is. Very rare cred. So please keep clear of the fountains. Fountain Spectacular is about to start. It has to go through 3 different languages, and then eventually it works. And also the timer is about... That might be a warning to come and collect your kids. It might be. Come and collect your kids. They might not allow you on, otherwise you're going to get soaked. There you go. And also the audio is absolutely diabolical. So can you hear that? I can't hear it, so well, I'll film it for you anyway, because it's a rare cred. Oh, a little wet. There we go. But unfortunately, it just seems to be just dancing to anything. Can't even hear the music, it's that loud. Might even be the can-can, I think, I don't know. Oh. Getting a little bit wet now. I think we're alright. It's because they're already on. Oh, and we're off. How wet's my camera? We're alright. Hold on. Oh, they're bubbling up. Shame you can't hear the music. Whee! Obliteration, I think that would be. Literally, all my camera. It's a bit windy. So yeah, you can certainly tell that this is the Mark 1 because you've got no audio, hardly. Ooh, that's me. Oi! And back up a bit. There you go. And obliteration. Hashtag obliteration. Quite good if I knew what it was trying to dance to. But I keep hearing the can-can, I think. Well, I might have can-can in my head. I don't know if anybody knows what this program is. Let me know in the comments. Whee! And again, whee! Whee! Obliteration. Hashtag obliteration. And the final thing. Oh, look at that. Whoa. No wonder I got wet. Finito. And we're back on to square one. So that was Dean's nightly video. Thanks for watching and good night. I'm back at Dean's ball fountain and we've got a slight temporary delay. It hasn't reached its final destination, so I need to go and reset that, but I need a stick because it's right in the middle. So I shall be back in a moment with a stick and I shall reset the ball for the second time. It hasn't gone back on that padlock and it's just about to lift it up, look. You'll see it and it'll drop. So I need to stick and then I'll reset it for you. Because that's out of action all night. It'll drop and then that'll drop down. Give me a second. Those. There you go. So obviously it's not quite on, so I'll go and find a stick and I'll be back with you. Evening. Unfortunately I can't find a stick. I found a stick, but it's not big enough because it's right in the middle. Normally it's right, if it's right outside the edge, then I can reset it, but unfortunately not at the moment because I need a bigger stick, so we need to give it a good push and it'll do its circuit. Not when it's doing that thing, because if it's lifted up, it's not going to go back on its thing. Once it's dropped, you can push it round and then it'll be fine. But unfortunately, it's still out of action. It's been fine, but obviously somebody's pushed it or touched it, so. At the minute, somebody might come and do it, but I can't. We've got to just stand on that thing. I don't want to do it, but with a stick and push it round. But we'll get it sorted. So, we'll see you in a bit, and that was Dean's nightly video. Wow.